seconds into the match. He hit him with a hard right, deep sprawl. He's got that neck. He's out.
I see.
He completely
that was amazing.
choked.
Listen to the crowd here at Stage AA. The crowd comes to life here because this is Dempsey who guard. He's probably more or less just using her as a ticket.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is an advanced level amateur bout. 3-minute rounds. 135-pound bantamweight division for the vacant Gladiators of the Cage belts. It is a title fight. And in our blue corner. Oh, here's our girl. How about our lovely ring girls first? I think we can hold on the blue corner. Jessica and Emily. Again, this is a vacant title. The belt is up for grabs. 135-pound bantamweight division. Thank you, Jessica and Emily. In the blue corner, to my left, 5'10", weighing in at 135 pounds with a record of 4-2, fighting out of Vision MMA. From Dayton, Ohio, Cody Riggs. In the red corner, 5'9", weighing in at 135 pounds. With a record of 4-2, fighting out of stout training, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Jonas Rubiano.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. You guys are advanced amateurs, so there's ground and pound. I want you guys to obey me and the rules at all time. Any questions, red?
No.
Any questions, blue?
No.
Tusk, let's go back. Sir, are you ready? Sir, are you ready? Come on, let's bang.
This second fight is brought to you by Rock School Pittsburgh. Rock School Pittsburgh, we bring the noise.
Here we go, we're underway. They're just feeling each other out. Remember, Cody Riggs is a dangerous fighter. He might be coming off of 2 losses, but he knows how to finish.
They're coming out swinging fast, and you know what? This couldn't be more evenly matched. Size-wise, both got 4-2 records, and they got that lanky reach. Rich, how hard is it to deal with that?
You know what? Being a shorter, stockier guy
look
fighting.
at him go.
Oh, here we go.
And the fireworks started quick. Rubiano just throwing, and Cody getting right back in the face.
Cody's, hey, he's standing straight up with him. He's not afraid to get hit.
Cody looking to close the distance, and he's got Rubiano against the cage. Rubiano, time and time again, has proven how hard he is to take down. Look how Rubiano actually went down to 1 knee to prevent the takedown. Very interesting to note. He actually went down to 1 knee to keep his hip spread wide.
Changes the center of gravity a little bit, makes it hard. What are you going to do with the weight that far in front of you?
Absolutely, and look at Rubiano's right hand. Look how he keeps control of the left arm of Riggs. That's so he can't get those ankle picks and reach down and pull the legs out from under him, Dan.
With his arm under your armpit, like how can you reach back to throw a punch, or even just throw a punch from
exactly
right in front of you?
Exactly. Very, very good job of Riggs getting Rubiano down. That is no easy task, Rich.
No, it's not. And as you see, he landed right inside control. There's no mess around guards. You don't want to mess with Jonas in his guard. He is a blue belt in BJJ under style training. And I know style training, very, very, very good jiu-jitsu.
Absolutely, and they bring in some of the best fighters in the world, as they recently did this past weekend, bringing in Gary Tonin for a great submission expo. And man, what a guy! What a tremendous.
Man, he's a sight to see.
Man, he's awesome.
I get a lot of questions from like parents that have their children that want to get into MMA. Where do we train them? Watch these fights and listen to the fight clubs they train at. All of these clubs take on beginners. They're all reasonably priced, and they're all very good.
Jonas did a good job. He's in a triangle.
He's got a good job of posturing by Riggs. He cannot let Jonas's left ankle get under Jonas's own right knee. There's what I'm talking about.
That could be it.
This triangle's tight.
He's just got to turn the corner. He might get a straight arm bar.
Oh, he's got the head pulling it down. This is super deep. Riggs got to get out of here soon. Rubiano's now trying to fish under and get a leg to roll him through. He's got the ankle.
It's a matter of time.
He's got the 45. He's close.
Riggs is doing a nice job holding it still. He's posturing up, getting his hips underneath of him.
Riggs is doing a phenomenal job stacking in there, but I don't know how long he can handle. There's Rubiano hooking the leg.
This has to be tight.
He's going. It's close. He's almost out.
He might be out. Oh, nice job.
I can't believe Riggs is still holding on there.
What intestinal fortitude.
Unbelievable, Dan.
He's still throwing punches.
Jonas is going for an arm bar now.
He switched it to the arm bar
now. 10 seconds. Can he hold on?
Rubiano looking to finish with the armbar for the title.
What an incredible battle.
I can't believe that guy he made it through
What a
the
first
bell.
round.
That was an incredible battle by Cody Riggs.
What was more impressive? The submission abilities and attempts by Jonas or the defense by Riggs not getting tapped?
How many potential submissions did he have while he was down there? He just went from one to another and back and forth.
And how much
Way to keep
energy
talking,
and emotion
thank
did
you.
he spend? Anytime you put on a submission, anyone who's trained, you get excited at that moment and you tense up and you stop your breathing. But what's interesting,
Squeezing a watermelon. After 30 seconds, you're tired. Your arms are tired.
I don't squeeze a lot of watermelons, but I've
You
squeezed a
should
lot
try
of
it.
people.
It's amazing.
Fairway, please.
But definitely, it's going to be very, very interesting to see.
on,
This
get
could
that
turn
cleaned up,
because
let's go.
actually Riggs got a beautiful takedown, was able to get side control. Riggs did a great job fighting for mount, but it shows Rubiano's incredible ground game
was
from
close.
Renzo Gracie school, is able to get back out, throw on a triangle that's nasty, transition to an armbar. It looked like Riggs was going to tap 2 different times, gets out, and now we're going to see how fresh these are. And look, Rubiano's already bending at the waist, grabbing his
So you
knees.
ready?
I think he's
You
taking a
ready?
couple
Come
deep
on, let's
breaths,
fight.
guys.
Throwing submissions on tires you out more than anything, but Cody Riggs had to hold on. His air had to have been cut off for a long amount of time.
What composure by a young fighter. Remember, these are amateurs, Rich.
Now, Rich, when you had your air cut off, when you get your air back again, do you feel like a rush of energy because you're getting your oxygen back, or does this bring you back to normal?
Well, get your heart rate up just by your body trying to react, but oxygen's getting cut off, so it's just the heart's beating faster and faster and faster.
And it's not only that, it's the adrenaline dump. It's that adrenaline dump. And did he have an adrenaline dump? It doesn't matter if you're the best conditioned athlete in the world and can run marathons. If you have an adrenaline dump, it's over. And it looks like Rubiano's sucking air. I'm not saying that's what happened, but he definitely broke his breathing rhythm while trying for those submissions.
Would it be like we're putting a car against a brick wall and flooring the gas pedal?
Exactly, because you're exerting all that energy to accomplish something, and you're not breathing, right? And that all of a sudden, then wow, it's just now the round's over. You didn't get the submission, and Riggs controlling the pace of the fight. You see Jonas when they was on the stand-up a little more flat-footed, and Riggs now he's got to push the pace and work those big knees and elbows up against the cage and punches.
It looks like the submission that Jonas threw on took more of a toll on Jonas than it did Cody Riggs. Cody Riggs is pushing the pace. He's pushing against the fence.
He can't elbow to the head in advanced amateur, but he can elbow to the body.
That's correct.
Well, is he working
Jonas-
is that a guillotine he's working on?
He's working on a guillotine. Riggs is doing a very good job staying high, and he doesn't have an arm through. What Riggs needs to do is get his right arm in between Jonas's left arm and his body to really stop that. Now this is deep.
This
is
is
a
deep.
variation, but he's in side control, so it's almost impossible to hit this choke. Riggs doing a phenomenal job. That's still really, really tight.
Look how red his face is.
Yep. If Jonas can, no, you let it go. Remember, they're starting to get sweaty. This is where the sweat becomes a factor in your fight also.
Was there a point where, as you fatigue, you realize you're not doing as much damage as you were doing earlier when you had to hold on?
Yes.
So you said, I'll abandon it and try for something else.
Yep.
And a lot of times you'll see, especially an amateur fighter, and this is what's so impressive about these guys. These guys on our amateur card could go to a lot of places in
Get
other
your fingers
states and
toes
win
out of the
titles
cage.
in professional levels. This is very high level of
Come on,
fighting that we're
Blue.
getting to see. And remember, these are the
Gotta
amateurs.
stay
We got
busy.
8 professional fights after this, and this is for the title right now, guys.
The Pittsburgh
Jonas
fight
toes
is
out of the
amazing.
cage.
I'm sorry?
Jonas is going for an armbar here. He's very active in his guard, and that's a good thing. He's always keeping his hips moving, keeping Cody Riggs guessing. Right now, Cody Riggs isn't capitalizing too much. He needs to try to pass this guard. How would you pass the guard in this against the fence?
Well, it's a very good job. You can see Riggs got him squared up and got his head. I personally would try to get up or use my left foot or right foot if I'm Rubiano and push it
Stay
up against
busy.
the cage and try to spin around.
You wanna stay
He's
there.
really got his head pushed up against the cage, so it kind of stalemates the submission ability from the bottom of Rubiano.
Short
and now with
time,
10 seconds
gentlemen.
left, you may just want to wait it out and not waste that energy. But the thing is, how much energy
Don't
does
grab.
Rubiano have? If he could have got there on one hip and pushed it up against the cage, he could have fought to get up. But maybe Rubiano was just conserving a little and saying, I got to get my breath back, and I'm going to come out in the third and try to finish this guy.
Wow. Before I forget, our general manager of Gladiators of the Cage, Scott Benton, celebrating a birthday today. Want to wish Scott a happy birthday. Scott's the kind of guy you shake his hand, you count your fingers when you get your hand back if you get it back. So I want to wish Scott a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Scott.
Happy birthday, Scott. Thank
Happy
you for all your
birthday,
hard work
Scott.
and what you do.
He's one of the matchmakers, and hey, with this fight card, they're doing an outstanding job. event after event after event.
Scott is the man behind the scenes and maybe doesn't get a lot of credit for a lot of things. And we love to dog on him, and he loves to dog on us. But, you know, it's all in that friendship and fun and mutual respect. Happy birthday, Scott. We wish you the best one ever, and hopefully many more.
Now, if you were in Jonas Rubiano's corner, what would you be saying?
You know what? I'm telling Jonas, this is your round. You need to win this. You didn't win that round definitive, and that first round, depending on how astute the judges are to submissions, they may have thought you wasn't close to anything. You might be down. This is make it or break it. This is what you train for. This is
Come on,
the
let's
third
finish
round.
it.
This is for the title. Don't stay back on your heels. Win this fight. Suck it up.
Anytime you can avoid going to the judges, take it.
Take it. Man up and put your best show on, because this one's for the gold.
We're going to see if Jonas can use his jab, try to get it inside. He needs to get on top in this one, and he needs to land some big punches.
Very good job of Riggs counter-punching, keeping his hands up high. Notice Jonas is on his back foot, but now he's coming in. Now he's starting to throw. Jonas is dangerous from here.
Jonas is doing a nice job throwing punches.
He landed on that one.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
There's a lot of arm punches coming here. I'd like to see Jonas get his hips behind it. Good change up of the body, going to the liver.
He's doing a nice
Oh, he knocked out.
He's down. It's over.
Jonas Rubiano has won the 135-pound Gladiators of the Cage Championship.
For nothing.
What an impressive performance by Jonas Rubiano.
Then again, he comes back at the end, flips the switch. He just starts raining down punches. That was a completely different round compared to the second round.
Unbelievable. His punches looked a little slow coming in, more arm punches, but he did exactly what we talked about. He stepped up, he manned up. You can tell he's tired. He gutted it out, and what a stellar performance for the new champion at 135 pounds, Jonas Rubiano.
41
Well, he caught
seconds.
Cody Riggs with his mouth
Just
open.
41.
Cody Riggs was still tired, and he just clipped him right in the jaw.
Let's see if we can get a replay up here. What an impressive performance.
He said 41.
Here we go.
Yes.
Jonas Rubiano starting to mix it up. Riggs seemingly okay with standing up against that cage, and then all of a sudden, Jonas starting to come in and look at that body shot. It changes up, and Riggs just leaves his left hand down, and watch this beautiful time shot with the right hand coming up.
Rubiano
A back
won.
fist, and then
Jonas,
watch this, right on the button. Riggs took all of that shot, and he was out before he hit the ground. Chip Snyder coming in. Wow, thank you.
Yes.
Oh.
What a great fight, back and forth. You can't ask for much better than that. That was a great title fight.
Wow. And these are amateurs, Rich. We have 8 professional fights coming up. Let's go down to Frank Bergie for the official announcement of the new Gladiators of the Cage champion.
Good fight. I let you stay in there as long as I could.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It was a good fight.
It was a great fight.
we have a winner by knockout. 41 seconds in the third round. In the red corner, and the new Gladiators of the Cage champion, Jonas Rubiano. Jessica and Emily,
Thank you, sir. Anytime, brother.
crown our new champion. We're going to turn it over to Dan Bogan for our interview.
Thank you, Pittsburgh Sportsline Hall of Famer Frank Bergie. Jonas, flip mode, Rubiano. The first 2 rounds looked like you were going for a submission. Decided I've had enough of that. I'm gonna knock him out.
Hey, he was Bluegrass #1 ranked, so he definitely earned that spot, man. But you know,
Sir.
it's my city, baby.
He held on. He withstood a lot of close finishing moves from you in the first round. A great debut for Gladiators of the Cage from him. Who do you want to thank? It's 2-0 for stout training, Renzo Gracie.
Hey, I got a couple people to thank. I'm gonna do it real quick. Mike Ward, crew, y'all got me ready for this. Thank you very much. Everyone down at Henzo's, teamwork makes the dream work. Will got my weight right. My mom brought some food, and my wife held me down, man. Thank you, Jamie. I love you.
Let's hear it for Jonas, flip mode, Rubiano. Charlie and Rich, back to you, gentlemen.
We want to thank Maestro's Barbershop for the great replays, Rich. What a stellar fight. That wraps up our amateur fights of the evening. Only 2 tonight. What do you think about Rubiano's performance and the ever-game Cody Riggs?
I think he did a fabulous job. Jonas Rubiano showed heart. He showed what it took to be a champion. I'm not taking anything away from Cody Riggs. He fought a tough fight, and in the first 2 rounds, it could have went either way. We don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Great fight. He gutted it out, he hearted it out, and laid it on. Congratulations, Jonas Rubiano, our 135-pound champion. That's all of our amateur fights. So now we're ready to start our 8 professional fights. But before we do that, let's pay the sponsors, let's get them on, and then we'll be right back with the tail of the tape and our advanced professional fights now.
Professional fights.